What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Hope everybody had a good weekend, but it's time to get back to it. Sunday night Asian market session open. We've already got some pretty large moves here from the gap downs open with bullish candles. Jack, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good day. So we are looking at gap downs on a lot of these. GBP, AUD, GJ, gap downs here where our market opened way lower than when it closed, but it's trying to climb back up now. We need to see if it's going to reject this EMA and fair value gap and come down, or if we're going to go straight through and continue toward this upside here. Our goal would be 214,600, or back down here we're looking at 212,400. So there's a couple things to certainly look at there. If we look at gold, gold is dropping. We did have an announcement here about the Strait of Hormuz recently, with it being, closed. It looks like Trump said that Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon. If they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard. So we're looking at possible oil spikes again. With that being said, we should probably take a look at oil again. Yep, you had a spike. Market open, you had a spike up. We're back above $75 a barrel. Last time we had a spike up, it kept moving. So, what's up, Jordan? How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Happy Father's Day if you are a father. But yeah, we're going to go through these charts. We just kind of need to see if we're going to get rejection here, or if this is going to keep blowing through. I see rejection. I made a video earlier that I'm sure most of you guys saw. I think GJ, GA, and Euro EA are all going to be bearish. But going into the week, we're going to have to really see, really into the next hour or two, what's going on. Father of 5. Well, happy Father's Day to you, Jordan. Hopefully you had a good day with the kiddos. But if you're just joining, guys, welcome. Alright, so let's look at these charts. We're looking at, again, we don't have really a buy or sell signal yet on any of these because of these massive gap downs, and then they're covering back up. So we need to see if we're going to reject there. GBP CAD, same thing. Euro AUD, same thing. This is the 4-hour time frame that we're looking at right now. Bring this a little closer. Alright, that should be better. GBP USD did the same thing. Our next lower level is actually going to be down here in addition to down here. So we've got some levels that we're trading in between, which is good. What are those doing there? Again, looking to see, are we going to blow through this or not? These are the kind of key points that we're looking for. Like, we need to see if we're going to blow through this or not. So you've got one there. This one, not so much. I see this one more coming down. GBP USD. Probably to like 51 pips. If we get the rejection off the EMA ribbon. Hey, babe. GJ, same thing. Are we going to get the rejection here? This is really what we're looking to see. We're going to break down here, or are we coming back down this way? That's the zone that we're looking at. Key levels there. GBP AUD, same thing. So are we going above this, or are we coming back down below this? These are going to be key zones that we're looking at tonight when we're trading. This is in the middle. I don't like this chart. Euro AUD, we've kind of really already got them drawn up here. If it breaks this, we're golden to go up. I don't think it will. I think this is going to reverse, but we shall see. Time will tell on that one. So not 100% sure there. We'll just need a couple more printed candles to really get it started and let us know what the heck's going on. GBP USD, I don't really like, there's not a lot of room. It's very bearish, but you're looking at, what do we say, 50 pips. Certainly a possibility. If we were to draw out some zones here, need to see if we break above or below. Euro JPY, big gap up as well, but we drew that zone already. Euro GBP, gap up with rejection at a very key zone, dating back to roughly May 19th. So, very key zone there that we're going to be looking at and watching for. Not really a fan of the chart. AUD USD, I do love sells for this, but we've been consolidating for 4 days. 4 days of consolidation is really never fun. We're going to need to see it break below this to get any sort of movement. It is a bear flag, so if we can get the break and retest right here, be all right. AUD JPY is just struggling in the middle. We're not even going to look at that. I did like the 4 hour a lot. I'm sorry, the 1 hour. But the day is bearish. The day is very bearish. It looks like we could see down here, see this 112, 430. We're going to unflag that chart. This one is EuroCAD. A little bit of movement. To me, it's bullish, but again, not a fan of the chart. A lot of these charts just don't have enough movement yet. As you guys know, we're just at market session open, so we're going to need to see some volume come in. We're going to need to see some money coming in, some volume. Either way, buy, sell. Doesn't matter which volume. We just need to see something. Nice break and retest for a continuation possibility on NZD USD. Very possible there. Euro USD looks like it's hitting a pretty strong support down here. Yeah, pretty strong support down here. We could see this buy back up to the EMA ribbon into this zone, but overall the chart is bearish. GBP NZD, not really seeing anything there. Euro CHF pretty much went parabolic. We never took this trade. We had it marked as a sell for if it broke down below this. It never did, and we never took it. That was last week. Get rid of that. USD JPY, I think we will see climb. Only because of the news that came out. I posted this earlier. I think we're going to see at least 37 pips out of USD JPY. It's bullish. It's been on a bull run. We can go back days here. It's been on a bull run since, realistically, it's been on a bull run for about 47 days. After the drop-off a month and a half ago right here, when they said the war was over. So plenty of room to grow there, but also you are reaching a top. So when you're looking at that, it's kind of something that you're going to want to really pay attention to. Do you want to be the guinea pig to buy up to the top, or you want to wait for it to reject? There's a lot of different theories on that. I'm not one to jump in right there. Got a nice 15-minute bull flag on Euro NZD. And that's really it. So I think we're going to probably focus on the main ones with volume, guys. That's what I'm really looking for is volume. See if we can get a move. Let me blow my nose real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. Sorry, I have to get something for my girlfriend. Taylor, come get this. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I'll help Taylor with something. Alright. So again, we're waiting to see if we break above or below the zones on GJ, on GBP AUD, and on Euro AUD. Those have the most volume. GBP CAD, weird chart. Very weird chart. Higher time frames, also very weird chart. We're kind of really just looking to see what we get here. $2,000 account. I mean, I wouldn't risk more than 10%. So you can just use the lot calculator on Hanko trade. Here, let me pull it up. We'll check together here. Account balance 2,000. Risk percentage, let's call it 8%. Stop loss of around 30 pips. And we'll use Euro USD. I'd use between 0.8 and a full lot. Between a half a lot and a full lot. It's up to you. I wouldn't go more than that. Because you got to understand, you're always gonna have losses. Pending GJ sell at the top of New York range. Let's take a look. Yeah, New York kill zone right here. I agree with you there. I literally posted a reel about it about 3 hours ago. 4 hours ago. Saying the same thing. GBP AUD, same thing. Look at GBP AUD. You reject... I like GBP AUD better because there's more room to the bottom. Actually, there's more room to the bottom on this one. What's up, Andrew? 218 pips to the bottom if you break Asian session low. You're probably breaking retest low, but yeah, you could certainly get GJ, GA, GBP CAD, same concept here. This hour candle's not really doing us much justice here. Jose, happy Father's Day, brother. Glad to see you, Jose. I hope you're having a great day, man. Hopefully the kids and the wife treated you well today. All right. On the 15-minute, we're getting rejection on GCAD, GBP, JPY. It kind of blew through that EMA ribbon there, Andrew. GBP, AUD kind of blew through it too. Well, it's actually... We'll see if it rejects this and comes back down. I like GCAD a lot. Oh boy. Euro AUD just blew through all the zones. Euro AUD is bullish. Yeah, we just blew through the zones. I mean, we went through every kill zone there. Every session high, and it's through it. It went straight down from London kill zone all the way straight through. Wow, and this thing's got neutral on it. Wild. That's a big old green candle here. Again, you just don't know what it's going to do at the CMA ribbon. Yeah, I mean, JPY pairs are just getting absolutely destroyed. They're getting wrecked. I mean, we're hitting lows. We're heading towards lows since the beginning of the year on a lot of these. CAD JPY, NZD JPY. I mean, look how many big red bearish candles. Dude, they're just getting murdered. AUD JPY. Consolidating, but still, I mean, this downtrend is not small. This downtrend is not small. I mean, you're looking at... This thing's been trending down for 20 days. But I think a lot of these we're going to either see reject. Ooh, what is that? AUD CAD. Don't love that chart. It didn't break New York. Last week's New York. But it also didn't break New York's low. So, I do see this coming down, though. Such strong rejection points here, guys. 1, 2, 3. Very strong rejection points here on this chart. You're looking at 46 days of it doing the same price action every time it gets to this point right here. 46 days of selling when it gets anywhere near the 99,500 area. Look at that as a sell. AUD CAD. But like I said, these charts aren't really giving us much other than on the 15. So, like, we got some rejection. Yeah, this 15 looks nice. AUD CAD, 15 looks nice. GBP CAD, 15 is rejecting. And GJ, Andrew, GJ, you got a closure above the EMA, but it's on the 15, so it could still come back down into this zone. I like AUD CAD the best right now. Especially because of those zones right there, guys. That is a huge support. I mean, this support right here, or I'm sorry, not support. This resistance right here. I mean, that's clutch right there. That's a very predictable chart, especially with the past 8 hours that the market was open, rejected. Now the EMA ribbon is close, but you still could get 20 pips out of that. And if it does go further down like it has in the past, you're looking at 100 pips to the next zone, if not more. I mean, if it does anything that it's done in the past, you're looking at 181 pips down. But we're trying to look at some smaller time frames here. I think your GJ sells might pan out here. GJ sells may definitely pan out here. AUD CAD sells might pan out too. Everything opened low, moved up, and now is rejecting market close from last week. So that's what we're looking at right now. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome. Welcome. We've got a couple charts in mind here that we're looking at. I think we'll definitely end up getting in a trade tonight based off what I'm seeing. We just need the right rejection. GJ's is selling all time frames too. The only reason I don't love it on the day chart is that it had. The only reason I didn't love it on the day chart is because of that fair value gap. But other than that, I mean, it could finish off this double top easily down to. GJ sells might be the move here. We got 180 pips. It's a lot of room. And we are getting rejection on the hour, too. I really should put that there. But we want to see if it breaks above. Toto Mika, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. What are you selling, Toto? Watch these 15s. Let's go look at the Japanese yen's getting crushed, guys. Absolutely crushed. Yeah, I think we're going to see 212,500. 212.500 is what I think our next real legitimate target is. That's what I think our target is. And based off this, I mean, you got 73 pips to there. You just need the rejection. There he is. Adele is here. What's up, Adele? There we go. I figured. I know it's early there. You guys ready to make some money this week, though? I know I am. I'm gonna have a good week this week. Ooh, 15-minute on AUD CAD is starting to push. So let's see what we'd be looking at here. We gotta make those green. Those are TPs, baby. 2, 3, and 4. So what are we looking at here? Really only 6, 7 pips. 13 pips, 23 pips, 34 pips. Again, smaller time frame trade, but you'd be looking at stop loss right there, take profit right there. Be a 1 to 2.2, 1 to 2.29 to be exact. That's what we're kind of looking for there. Stop would be only 15 pips. You could just put it at the top. Make it 18 pips. I like it on the 15 a lot. I like it on the 4 hour a lot. And I like it on the 1 hour a lot. Well, the 1 hour I don't love. I should say that. Stuck in between two fair value gaps right there. You've got a green one, two green ones, and a red one. So price is kind of just stagnant. GJ has the most volume by far. But again, not really moving. We had the gap down and move up to here. This needs to reject to below this line. If we can get that rejection, I'd be very happy. Really, if it comes down to here, but I'd be happy with, gosh, that's 118 pips, guys. 118 pips. 120 pips from there to there. That's what we're looking at. We got 2 minutes till we get a new 15-minute candle as well. What do we got? 40 seconds till we get a new candle here. Oh, it's AUD CAD. Everything's saying sell on GJ. Except for the very low time frames. And if you look at those sessions, man, yeah. Sell it at London and New York, kill. Right there. Yeah, huge gaps. Again, you know why. I mean, we know why. Trump and Iran again. Strait of Hormuz again. Same shit that we dealt with in the whole first quarter of the year. And it was good when it was behind us. When we didn't have to deal with it. The trading was good. But I'm on FOREX Factory right now. And on news, you got Trump saying that he's going to blow him up, and then you got Iran saying be careful. Yeah. I don't even know if they have any, to be honest with you. You know? I don't know if they truly do. But it's not something that I'd like to find out. Well, we just don't know that. We don't know for sure. Because nothing about their government is really documented. It's all kind of different groups. AUD CAD is looking very solid for a sell. On the 15 minute. Again, the 1 hour, not the biggest fan of. The 4 hour, not the biggest fan of. It's just that we've got so much rejection at these points right here. Yeah, I know, right? I hope everything's back to normal too, man. But that's the day chart we're looking at right there, and this thing's dropping. Like even the hours coming down here. Probably gonna have to get rid of that TP1. There's a lot going on this chart. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. 9 a.m. I'll probably be on the golf course, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll stream it on my phone. Yeah, really interested to see what happens here, but this looks like it's coming down. And again, like we talked about, for at least 12 to 22 pips, it's just not my favorite chart at all. GBP USD looks like it's rejecting pretty good on the 15 there, and you got, what did we say, 50 pips to the bottom? Technicals are all sell on this too. I'll put GBP USD as a sell. The dollar's got to be rising. I know that. The dollar has to be going up. Yeah. Opened high. We're about to break previous highs. I think the dollar goes up to another 38 pips. USD JPY. USD CAD on the way up. Euro USD should be dropping. Again, Euro USD, great looking trade. Rejecting the EMA as well. Very, very small. Euro USD I'm marking as a sell too. Euro USD rejecting this fair value gap and the EMA extremely hard. You're looking at roughly, again, 47, 50 pips to the bottom here. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. But of course, the one with the most volume, GJ, hasn't given us a sure signal yet. CHF JPY dropping. AUD JPY, I just hate that it's in this zone right here. You're right in between your resistance and your support here, so I don't really want to trade that. The charts that we're looking at are amongst the top volume too. Probably end up taking GJ out of the GBP AUD out of the equation here if we don't get some rejection. GJ's starting. It's trying. Like we said, a break below this line would be perfect. This was just the low that hadn't been broken since... We got 4 days. It's a 4-day low right there that hasn't been broken. If we can break into this zone right here, I think we're good for sells down to... I still can't believe it's 70 pips back down to the bottom. Be a huge trade. And if you're looking further down, it's not like it hasn't been there, but it was there back in May, beginning of May. You look further down on GJ. I mean, you're looking at 190, 189 pips. 190 pips. That's a big move. We haven't had moves that big in each session. If you take a look here, like our recent sessions have had some good moves, about 106 moves, 106 pip moves in a session. So it's certainly possible. AUD's starting to reject now. Euro AUD's not. GBP USD is heavily. And so is Euro USD. I'm liking GBP USD a lot. I'd like to see a little bit more movement out of it, but so far GBP USD might be my top right now. We rejected the zone that we drew out. This was if we were going to take buys, we needed it to break and retest above here. If we were going to take sells, we were going to need it to reject here and come back down. We can take a look at the 5-minute too. 5-minute as well is, again, rejecting pretty hard. I think we're looking at continuations here tonight. Rejections and then continuations of the previous trend. I want to see this new 15, but I think we're going to end up taking sells on GBP USD, guys. What you guys thinking? That's what I'm thinking. Let's draw this out real quick. Get rid of those. We don't need them. Oh, excuse me, guys. Where's this this coming from? Yeah, I see that. We'd look at taking it on the 1 hour. And if we were to take it, we'd just go top of the zone, really. I wouldn't want to hold too much of drawdown. But I'm thinking right there, 39 pips to go for a possible... Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. R's 1.21. You could have your stop loss right here, really tight right there. Tightest I'd go is 25 pips. Squad reaction, what's up, man? How are you? Sorry, I don't lend out money to people. Sorry, man. It's just not my thing. But you're more than welcome to learn for free how to trade here. We got 1 minute till we get a 15-minute candle here. 1 minute. Alright, we just got our 15. Very bearish, by the way. Our 5 is bearish. Our 1 hour is bearish. I just don't think it comes up and retests this again. GJ on the 15 minutes breaking back down into this zone. GBP AUD hasn't broken back down in. Euro AUD's rejecting. Euro USD rejected big time. Euro USD, you look at 50 pips. Yeah, Euro USD, you can look at 50 pips to the way down there. All right, 1480. So the thing about these gap downs, guys, is that most of the time you want to wait to see it like on the hour if they're going to fully reject or not. I personally think this is. I think we're going to end up taking sells on Euro, either Euro USD or GBP USD. GBP USD's got, we talked about 50 pips, and Euro USD's got about 44 pips. I like the Euro USD chart better in terms of the way it looks, especially with that gap down on the 4. The GBP USD 4 is way up there. Yeah, I think Euro USD might be the one. And like I said, all the technicals. So if we were to get in something like this, tight stops, 26 pips. And where are we getting this bottom from? Like we talked about. Yeah, we're getting the actually you could move this bottom down there. So you'd be looking at your low here, the low there, and your low down here. That's what you'd be looking at. Realistically, you could put it tighter at like 15 pips, but you do want to give the trade some sort of room. I don't think it breaks market open. I think we're going to wait out the 12 minutes, but we're going to get into one of these two. So in the next 12 minutes, we'll be getting into one of these. Make sure you stick around for us to get into it. I think Euro USD is the play. GJ's not getting the rejection we want. GBP AUD is still bullish. Euro AUD is still bullish. AUD CAD is very bearish. I did like AUD CAD a lot too, guys. AUD CAD is still a good one. There's not as much room to go. Like 30 pips to the bottom, but I think it could bottom out down here, personally. I think it could bottom out there, and you could be looking at potentially 50 pips. But again, it's less likely because of the EMA ribbon up here, whereas we could look at Euro USD and GBP USD and see that This EMA ribbon's right here. We know it's pretty much not going further than that. Even if you put it at the top there and made it a... That's a negative RR, but... Last 10 minutes here. Let's see something here. What do we got? 8 minutes, 7 minutes? We're getting there, guys. All right, let's see here. going to double check the rest of these. GBP USD is going to go to GJ. I think GJ is going to end up going to. And GJ is a sell on all accounts as well. Euro USD just looks like a better trade to me, boys. $504 Wings and Fries. Nice name. What's up, man? This is my indicator. It's called Matt Buy Sell Pro. It's my indicator. If you see right here, I had this built for me. It's got buy and sell signals too. I just don't have them turned on. It is public, but it's paid. You can get it on my website. It's relatively cheap, actually, but it's invite only, I should say. All right, Euro USD is going to be the play here, I think. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these numbers on Euro USD. 1.14858. How far is that? Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. 4489. See what we got. Minute 30 seconds, I think, till we get this new hour candle. This just flipped green, which is wild. Not what we want to see. It flip green going into the hour. GJ's coming back down. GBP AUD still motoring. I'm getting rid of that one. You know, I'm going to hold off. Euro AUD, she gone. Yeah, Euro AUD. This is probably where it's going to reject, but let's check the sessions here. Yeah, it's right at New York kill. It's right at New York kill to come back down. Euro USD could still come up to New York kill right there. But Asian low is more likely as a target. GJ again, I just don't love the chart. And then AUD CAD still does look promising. But not at that EMA ribbon. Not at that EMA ribbon. Don't like that. Don't like the movement on GBP USD either there. It's your boy Bless. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day, bro. So let's check the 1 hour here now that we just got a new candle. I think that's where we're at if we were to get in. Just want to see some rejection, you know, guys. There's no rush on these Asian session opens. I think that's where a lot of people make mistakes, is rushing on these Asian session opens to get in. You got to let the market cool off a little bit. You got to heat it up. 8 o'clock hours typically when we start to see some more volume flow in too. I think we might need to see it come up and touch. Might have to come up and touch New York high before we get in it. Yeah, that bullish movement kind of caught me off guard there. But Euro USD is rejecting now. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's rejecting hard. I think we're going to get it. I think we're going back to the original, guys. The Euro USD trade. Just based off what I'm seeing here, I mean, I don't love the distance between the EMA on the 4 hour, but the 1 hour is right there. Just need a nice good rejection wick on all of these. They could blow through. I could be wrong, and like this one right here is the only one that I think we take out of the equation, even though this was the best looking chart on market close last week. These kill zones right here just got blown through. But AUD CAD's still looking pretty good. Alright, so if GJ rejects this high up here, we'll be in good shape. If not, we're not touching it. If not, we are not touching it. Wow, look at that movement. Only one not doing it is AUD CAD and Euro USD and GBP USD. What do we got? New 5 minutes coming in. 5 minutes rejecting. London kills. You got Euro USDs rejecting the same area over and over again. They're all good looking charts. I just want more confirmation. Like, it's not enough confirmation for me yet, guys. I'm sure most people in here know that, as you guys have been with me for a while, but... Oops. Interesting movement. Let's take a look at GJ. Yeah, GJ's gonna blow through and retest right now. GJ's gonna retest this zone right here. That's what I'm seeing. And what was that? All right. There we go. All right, I got it back. Wow, Euro USD really made a move up here. Look at these lower time frames. It's gotta reject. AUD CAD looks so solid. The EMA ribbon's messing with my head. $15 broken, retested. Hard. Hard. Broken, retest, hard. Lower highs. Lower lows. Confirmed downtrend. Reversal at a key zone. As you guys can see, I'm looking for the confirmation we need to get in the trade. There is zero forcing here. You know what I mean? I mean, there will be no forcing of a trade here whatsoever. What a crazy open there. Just not going to force it if we're not ready, you know? There's the rejection we're looking for on Euro USD. What do we do about this 4-hour gap between the EMA and the fair value gap and where the price action is right now? That is my biggest question on this chart here. And I'm watching it on the 1 minute on my broker side over here too. That's why I keep typing things in. Yeah, it's why I don't like the 4, but again, I'm not trying to be in it for that long. You know what I mean? And I pointed this out earlier, Adele, before you got on. Look at these rejection points on AUD CAD. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect resistance right here. For this to come down all the way to here. If price reacts the same way it has in the past, which typically does, but barring any major news on the currency, I mean, this is destined to come down to at least, like I said, 50 pips would be the next fair value gap, but all the way to down here is 179. I'm not looking for a home run, but I'm looking for a probable move here. Based on our rules, it's a probable move if we can get rid of this fair value gap right here. But it just puts us that much closer to the EMA, which can act as a support. whereas the 15 minutes already broken it. Our system's telling me Euro USD because of the confirmations. Yeah, GBP USD is pretty much out of the picture. Euro USD or AUD CAD. And I like AUD CAD a lot. But like I said, it's not it's not my favorite because of this EMA ribbon. But you get rid of the ribbons, the fair value gaps, and just look straight at market structure. 99,600 is, yeah, like the 98.20 area. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. It's still raining out there? Boy, did it rain hard. Alright. Even the day's coming back down. Here's the thing about this trade. If we get in this trade, our stop loss is way up there. That's all I'm saying. There's absolutely no chance that I trade with a stop loss below the previous high spikes. We'd trade with it above, right above this previous, because the chances are low of it going there. That is a sign of a reversal if I've ever seen one. Trading is boring, guys. If you can't sit on your hands to wait for the setup you want, it ain't gonna work for you. I can promise you that. I don't like the other pairs we were looking at anymore. GU still not bad, but GJ, GJ is wicking down. GBP AUD is wicking down. Euro AUD is coming back down. They're all coming back down. They tested the range, which is great. Is what we originally wanted was this. That's the move we wanted. What's gold doing? Gold's fighting for its life over here. See, gold gapped up and broke all the way down through. So someone told me this the other day, guys, and I'm very, very interested in what he said. I want to look at something with you guys. So this is the chart I just took a picture of it, right? Let's flip it upside down. And this is something that somebody said that I watch a lot. He said flip it upside down if you don't know what to do. Super interesting. If you flip it upside down, it looks like it could be a reverse head and shoulders, right? And come back to here. Because this is what the chart looks like regularly. So do we see it coming back down to here? Or he said flip it upside down. And do you see this just as a touch point and coming back this way? I don't know how I feel about it because the chart isn't upside down. This is not buyers. This is actually sellers when you look at it the proper way. So I don't know how I feel about what he said, but I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, kind of makes sense. Oh man, I'm going to play golf tomorrow morning. I just don't like the buys that have been moving up. They gapped down and kept going up. Something about them rubs me the wrong way, like the GBP, JPY. I know Andrew was talking earlier about he's waiting for the kill zone. So you have London, New York high, waiting for the rejection right here, and then taking a sell. Which makes sense, but this is a big old consolidation box right here. It's 108 pips, but it's 3-4 days essentially of consolidation. For it to consolidate down here and move back up, or for it to consolidate right here and continue this downtrend. And that's where we're at right now on our technical analysis, is which one it's doing, and I just don't think we have enough information on this one yet. And GBP USD is just doing absolutely wild things. AUD CAD is also not necessarily following what we think it's going to do. But Euro USD is continuing to reject. Continuing to reject right there. And I believe it's pretty close to those kill zones. Yeah, like the highest, absolute highest it would go is up here. I just had someone DM me on Instagram saying they're watching, just get in a trade already. You guys gotta understand, man. This is not a, it's not a sprint. We're looking for an A plus setup. I'm not taking an A minus, a B plus setup, a C setup. A plus setup. That's it. If it's not an A plus, we don't get in. Bottom line. And these gaps really screw with your mind. Because think about it. A gap down, but bullish candles. Tough to reason with. Check something out here. See what these lower time frames are doing. Struggling to break the highs. I'll tell you that. Two and 3-8, yeah. I don't know, man. 2138's high. You can sell at 2138. That's high. That would totally break structure to go back the other way. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're looking at the tops of these candles right here. Bodies, at least. Yeah, you're looking at right there. You're looking at right there for a sell. I think that breaks structure if it goes up there. This consolidation right here needs to stay below this. I mean, realistically, kill high, but we need to stay below this. And get the rejection toward the downside, because this consolidation could be a turning point to go back up. And if it goes above here, I think you're looking for break and retest back up. Still no news has come in. And tomorrow you just have Canadian news in the morning. CPI, median CPI, and trim CPI. You do have the European Central Bank president speaking in the morning at 8:30 as well. She's got some things going on in the morning. What you think about that, Andrew? I don't like GJ's movement. I really don't. The only one I like is Euro USD, and I don't want to see what this 4 hour does. I don't want to see it come back and touch the CMA. This is what we were looking for, Euro USD. But if Euro USD fails that spot again, a strong sell everywhere. What's a 30-minute look like? 30 minutes rejected extremely hard as well. It's just too high of a stop loss. 30 pips is appropriate. I don't normally take any trades with 20 minutes left in a 4-hour candle. I'll wait till the new candle. So I'm thinking we wait it out, to be quite honest with you. We're getting the proper movement here, guys. That's what matters on this Euro USD chart. Boy, Euro AUD rejected it. GJ has not fully rejected it. GBP USD has not fully rejected it. AUD CAD did not reject it at all. It's going to continue up. I think you're going to hit kill zone up here and then absolutely drop off the face of the earth. Like I said, this is why we're going to wait out the rest of the hour here. So only got 20 minutes. But we'll see what this does at the 9 o'clock hour here. If it's worth it or not. Because there's no shame in not taking anything tonight. Plenty of days left in the trading week. But to analyze this one for this long, it'd be nice to wait and see what actually happens. Any of you guys been watching the World Cup at all? I want to see the 1 hour, the 4 hour. Care about these small time frames. Oh, these charts are just stupid looking. AUD USD, like, holy rejection there. This one's out of the question. Keep that yellow. GBP USD. It's out of the question. Unflag it. Dallas, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, Adele. We got 3 minutes until we get a new 15-minute candle, and that's when we're going to start to see some wiggling around on this chart. Because the volume's coming in. I mean, you've got pairs over 30,000 or 28,000 volume. Here's the thing why we're not in it yet. Are we waiting for a better price? Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. I think however way you look at it though, the dollar is going to go up anytime there's turmoil. And Euro USD is one of the prime pairs that it's been good to us. So is GJ. GJ's been good to us too. I just hate this market open up here to there because it's a perfect break and retest. It really is. This zone right here, you had your break, you had your retest to this zone right here. I'd love to see this drive back down and us see this zone. This low is lower than that low. This high is lower than that high, which is lower than that high. I mean, it's all downtrend. But that 4-hour candle open is nasty. That'll mess with you. Alright, we just got a new 15-minute. Let's check out our Euro USD trade here. Gosh, I gotta stop doing that. I think we're gonna start to see some movement here. Last 15 minutes of this 4-hour candle. Hey, that's a good reel that you made, Adele. I just watched it. Looks good, brother. I think GJ's out of the picture, to be honest with you, but leave it up there. Euro AUD with the massive, massive drop-off rejection. And look at this break of structure on Euro AUD, guys. I think it's got to be sell bias everywhere. Look at the break of structure here. So you had your consolidation where this was your support. We had your break of structure right here. It now became a resistance right here as we're seeing it reject. This should come down this way. And if that is the case, you're looking at possibly 90 pips. It's also kind of a double top. I mean, the other top didn't get as high, but I mean, you could look at it like this. You're always going to have retracements like you did here and here, but I think this thing's coming down. I love what we're seeing on the 1 hour. What is the 4 hour doing? Oops. See just that 4 hour gap up? That 4 hour gap down to up and then reject? I don't mind the rejection. The rejection's great, but that big bearish candle to open the market, it doesn't meet my rules. I wouldn't take a trade with that 4 hour candle unless we see some serious rejection. Euro AUD and Euro USD are the only ones I think I'm looking at. Yeah, 100%. I'll keep this one yellow. AUD CAD and GBP AUD. Euro AUD with the massive, massive wick off the EMA ribbon right after we got the break and retest. That's a nice chart there. Euro USD chart's nice too. Again, not as much room to move, but I'm not really too worried about that. Not necessarily worried about that. And Euro AUD is borderline bearish engulfing. Borderline bearish engulfing here. These last 10 minutes are going to be wild to see what happens here. Yeah, last 10 minutes are going to be interesting for sure. Keep doing that. See what it looks like on the broker. Oh boy, Euro AUD, it looks like it is just dropping too. We got 9 minutes. Yeah, I think so. What a move. What a nice move there on Euro AUD. Huge rejection wick there. Still a bullish candle, but nice rejection there. Trust me, I don't want to miss the move either, guys, but not with 7 minutes left in the hour. I'm not gonna hop in something with 7 minutes left in the hour, you know what I mean? That would just be dumb. Yeah, after that spot has been tested several times. It broke it there and it broke it down this way, but it's testing it again right there. Hey guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. All right, last 5 minutes here, guys. Last 5 minutes. Bear flag on the 5 minute here. Euro AUD. It's pushing hard toward the downside in this last hour. What our marks be here? It's 42 pips, that's too much. And Euro USD coming up to be bullish, coming into the last 4 minutes. Last 4 minutes, it moves bullish. I love the rejection off market close from last week. especially with that ribbon flip. Even the day looks bearish. The day's going to come all the way down to there too. Probably down to here, to be honest with you. If you were to go ahead and shoulders on this thing, you're looking at 165 pips. 82 to the bottom there. All right, we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds, guys. Two minutes and 20, actually 2 minutes on the dot. Tell you what, talk about a flip, and this is why we waited, guys. We're going to take Euro AUD out of the equation completely, and now it is drawing up to be the most perfect break and retest with a bearish engulfing candle. I mean, almost a pip off of the bearish engulfing candle. What is GJ doing? Blowing straight through. Wild. GBP USD moving up. What was that at from when we saw it? Yeah. Not touching that. Certainly not touching that chart. This is why you wait, though. This is why you wait. It's so hard to get that through other people's heads, but it's just learning. It's a learning curve. But I think we're taking sells on Euro AUD, to be quite honest with you. Oh, we got our new candle here, guys. Let's give it a minute here and see if we're going to enter. Wait to see if it's going to come up and create a wick on this bad boy. See what I mean there? Come up and possibly fill this wick and reject again. That's what I'm looking for. It may not. Euro USD ended up closing bullish and continuing to move bullish. This one we'd have to wait to see it reject this. AUD CAD, GBP AUD, just don't like them. I don't like any of these charts. I just don't like them. Yeah, we wait for Euro AUD and that's about it. We wait to see how high Euro AUD goes up into this. But if we take sells here, you're looking at stops of 30 pips. Looking at stops of like 30 pips. Six, 3, 8, 2, 1. 6, 3, 8, 2, 1. Oops, sorry guys. 6, 3, 8, 2, 1. Be our stops. Well, that's an impasse. I don't think I'm getting in this. I'm getting in this, guys. Euro AUD sells. I'm in Euro AUD sells, guys. I'm in it. Alright, I just sent it. We're in Euro AUD sells, guys. We're in it, guys. We're in it. Euro AUD sells, baby. Let's go. A 5-minute do here. Let's see where I actually got in at. 63449. This one says 63488. Yeah, we're in this. For sure. I'm gonna retest that. Let's watch the minute here. Six. 63488. That's where I actually got it at. All right, let's add our stop losses here. Yeah, I got no problems with this trade. Hopefully you guys got in this. 63821. Got to put it in on one more account here. Trading on like 3 accounts right now, so a small one, a big one, and a medium one. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Make sure you put your stops in, guys, and your take profits. A lot of movement right here. A lot of movement going on. Yeah, I think we make somewhat of a wick right here and then come down. I'm good with where we're at, though. If 15 wants to retest, it can. This downtrend's going, though. Yeah, I like this. Who's in this with me? You guys in this too? 62692 is 4. Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing's going down. Yeah, we rocking. It's gonna be all right. 63080. All right, we're in the green. Nobody wanted to wait to get in the trade. We in it, boys. I'm about to get a new 15-minute also. So that'll be nice. It's a good move. Big move, big rejection. Euro USD just kept climbing, by the way. AUD CAD kept climbing. GBP AUD may come down. GBP USD kept climbing. We took the right trade, boys. We took the right trade. Even GJ kept climbing back up into the zone. It might have just rejected on the one, but no, that's too high for me. I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it. Euro AUD is the only chart I would take. Actually. We got SLs and TPs put in everywhere, guys. Make sure you got them put in. Oh, let's put some alerts on. Oh shit, TP1. TP2. TP3. And all the way down yonder, we got TP4, baby. And it's not even a long shot on it. It's been here. It's been here in the past. It was there this month, earlier June. Surendra, what's up? What's up? This is Euro AUD and we're in sells. Euro AUD and we're in sells. After this massive rejection 1 hour candle, and the 4 hour rejected the EMA ribbon really hard here, created a fair value gap. We're moving toward the downside here. I'm looking for... It was good, Surrender. Thanks for asking. It was good. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Two-factor authentication, baby. Every time. We just funded. All right, we're chilling at a decent level right now. Let's see what this bad boy does. Oh, we get a new 15. Okay, she's gonna drop. All right, let's check the VIP 63821. All right, guys, we are in profit on this. Only a little bit, but we are in profit on it. All right, guys. I think we set ourselves up pretty decent for this one tonight. I am going to call it a stream. As always, we are going to, let's see, go cool. The targets are right here on the side. You're looking at 1.63352 and 1.63185 and 1.63080. You can see the numbers on the side in green right here are my targets. But that's our targets right there. Yeah, of course, no problem. But as I was saying, we set ourselves up nice. We waited almost 2.5 hours to get in this trade, guys. Almost 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna call it on this stream here. I will let you guys know if we get in, we get out. Make sure you're in the Discord. But I see this baby coming down to here. Minimally to TP2. Our goal will be TP3 overnight into London session, being that we rejected New York pretty high, pretty hard. So again, I appreciate everybody showing up. We'll end this stream how we always do. But we holding, baby. Appreciate everybody for showing up. All our newcomers, everyone who shows up week in and week out. Appreciate you guys. I will see all of you tomorrow. Enjoy your night, everybody.